It's about that time. Ooh, it's about that time. I hope everybody's having a great day. Wow. Just to get on camera, I got to worship. I got to put up a defense. Spiritual warfare is real. Items in my house started breaking. The internet didn't work for I started late because the internet literally in my house stopped working. My tabs stopped working. This is real. We are about to expose the elite with love and compassion. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the hate. I'm tired of people getting wrecked and the constant abuse of power. I'm tired of it completely. Today, we're going to be talking about a Binance price prediction. They are abusing their power. This monopoly, this corporatocracy is abusing their power. I have extreme evidence. I have so much evidence. Listen to what I'm saying. I have so much evidence to what they're doing. This might break the internet. I'll be honest with you guys. It's going to be a very interesting live stream, guys. Very interesting. We're diving in extreme detail into research that nobody else on the internet has the guts to offer. It's going to be very specific with an actual plan to make money. Very specific, with an actual plan to achieve financial gain. I have changed my trades, which, by the way, my last trades, if you guys have been keeping up, I give my trades to the public completely. Just show everything. I show my profit and loss. I show my portfolio. I show it everything. And those trades we were showing in previous videos, I've recently taken the trade. I got out in profit and I entered a new trade. Now, if you want to get that, if you want to get all of my trades before anybody else, obviously these live streams take a while. It takes a while for the videos to edit. If you want my buy and sell signals, head on over to the free group. We're actually doing a free sale. Not a free sale. We're doing a 50% discount on the paid group. So the free group gives you help, but you can only get access through the free group. So Brian, show them. Head on over to right here. The link is pinned in the chat box. So show the screen, Brian. Yep. The link is pinned in the chat box. This is our free group. This is CoinPix Masterclass. In here, we have the bear market sale right here. We're doing a 50% sale. So you have to join the free group. And this is how you do it. DM Marty or Johnny. DM Marty or Johnny in the free group and get 50% off all of my trades, all of my signals, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, it doesn't matter either way. If you don't want to buy, who cares? Because the free group, we give an immense value, which is what I want to talk about right now. The free group is amazing. We have a members tab here and a leaderboards tab. Basically, you could work your way up to the inner circle. So if you can't afford it for whatever reason, you could put in work, gain rank. As you see, Theo here is winning it. Then we have Nicholas, that's second. They're winning it right now. You can gain rank and get access to the inner circle for free. So if you can't afford it, you can just work for it. This is beautiful. This allows people on the other side of the country that can't afford these things to get the benefit that everybody else has access. This gives you equal access. It's a free community where content is aggregated in a way you've never seen before. I do have to approve you, so I'm approving people live in this live stream here. But it's been crazy. Like as you can see here, Johnny's putting out trade alerts. Again, if you can't afford the paid one, it's okay. It doesn't matter. Join the free one. The link is pinned. Let me say it again. The link is pinned in the chat box. Eileen is my manager. She's one of my managers, my marketing manager. She's in the community chat right now, as well as the actual chat box. So it's join the free group, okay? And talk to Eileen if you have any questions. We're going to be diving into extreme detail. Somebody said he's in his feelings. Yeah, I just got out of a powerful worship session. The amount of spiritual attacks that's been happening has been immense. Things have been falling all around me. Like, it's crazy, what's happening in my day. So, I do have to worship, get closer to God so I could even make these videos. If you've looked on the internet, nobody else makes these videos. Nobody has the guts to do it. They're scared. And if you guys know my past, people have hacked me on live. So I have video recording. I've submitted it to the FBI for speaking these types of things. I have video recordings of people hacking me on my live stream and putting pornographic elements that was submitted to the FBI. And if the FBI has any details about that, I will speak because, obviously I want to protect my family. But to be honest with you, the FBI can't do nothing. This is spiritual. The only person that can protect me is Jesus Christ of Nazareth, and he has been. So I've been speaking out on it on a level I've never spoke on it before, and all of the hacks have halted. It's all fiery darts. It's all little stupid stuff like my internet goes off. They cannot hack me anymore. All the people that hacked me in the past, try it. Try it. You cannot touch me anymore. Why? Because I'm protected by the Holy Spirit. It's real. But I have to say that because you're not going to see other people expose this type of information publicly on YouTube. You're not. I can say that with confidence. I watch the other YouTubers. They all work for them. And they're colluding in one way, shape, or form. I'm saying this with confidence because I see them all making money off of what Binance is doing. Binance owns CoinMarketCap. Binance owns the Binance Exchange. Binance owns the BNB token. They own BUSD. They have such a strategic stronghold in the market that they have their hands in everything, including the influencer market, which is all the influencers you guys know that get paid. That being said, I do not work for Binance. I've never been with Binance in any way, shape, or form, and I will speak out against the injustices that they're doing. And it's going down. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to short Binance right now. I'm shorting Binance right now. They're going to go down. I prophesy this. I hate saying these words, but I did tell even my coaches months ago. And if you go look at, just type in Binance price prediction on YouTube. I'm the only one. Why? Why am I the only one? Think, right? They're going down, bruh. And I'm saying this with love because they've taken advantage of too many people. These pump and dumps have to stop. BUSD has the biggest scams in the entire cryptocurrency market. Everybody knows this. The most scams happen on BUSD. Bro, Crypto Zoo by Logan Paul, I got scammed for like $4,000. It's on BUSD. Binance Smart Chain has the most scams out of any other layer one that I know of. So I have to expose the frauds. I have to expose the fraud. This guy has made way too much money taking liquidity away from unsuspecting victims that don't understand blockchain technology, and I'm completely tired of it. Okay, obviously, it's a financial gain. For you to make money, you have to take it from somebody else, but there's illegal collusion happening. It's not a, you know, oh, he just knows how to trade. It's illegal collusions happening. They're colluding. It's wrong. It's morally and ethically wrong. So we're going to get this thing popping. We're going to get this thing popping. Y'all can't stop me. Yeah, speak it, calm, always the way it works, Faith. Yeah, exactly, Faith. Love you, man. Thank you for the content. Yeah, Savvy. So again, I'm going to hit you with the research. We just got to wait for some more people to come in. If you guys can do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Also, there's a little feature. If you look up in the chat box, there's a little snipping tool. If you snip it, you could actually take your favorite part of the video and share it to your friends. So if your friends have any coins in Binance, BNB, BUSD, if they think it's a bull run, share this with them. It could potentially save them lots of money. Not only that, but if I'm right and everything we're talking about here is right, you know, you'll look cool in front of your friends. Like, help your friends, bro. Help your friends, right? Share this video and like it. Let's get it over 100 likes. We have 125 viewers. Let's get this over 100 likes before we actually get started into actual content. We have a lengthy video where I go over macroeconomics. I'm going to talk about Apple, Intel, the S&P 500. I'm going to dive very deep into Binance and give a price prediction. I'm going to talk about USDC regulation, things that are happening, as well as give you my trades right in front of your face with my risk management strategy. So all you have to do is like the video, share it, and join the free group. Again, one more time, if you're new here, the free group is amazing. It's so amazing, which, you know, it really changed the game for me because I'm able to help with people with finances all over the world. There's a lot of people who just can't afford CoinPix Masterclass. We're rebranding Fundamental Secrets to CoinPix Masterclass, or I'm sorry, CoinPix Inner Circle. There's a lot of people that, we got the Masterclass, which is free. Then we got the Inner Circle, which costs money. We're rebranding it. There's a lot of people who can't afford it. So, you know, it is what it is. Get in the free course. The free course has immense value, and you can work your way up. I'm going to answer some questions in the chat while we get this up to 100 likes. Guys, get this up to 100 likes. Yeah, school is the next wave. Somebody said it. Yes, bro. It's the next wave. We're setting trends. I'm not doing anything. We're setting trends, bro. We're setting every move I make moving forward is gonna change the entire industry. Let me say it again. Every move I make moving forward is going to change the entire industry. You might not see the views, the likes, things of that nature, like other influencers, because I'm not an influencer. I am a businessman and I speak with my influence. There's a difference. Some people are not business people, bro. All they are influencers. I am a businessman. So there's a lot of things that I'm doing in the background. I can't keep up with the YouTube all the time. And this is why we're getting into live streams in the free group, because in there it's so much easier for me to talk to people in the free group. The link is pinned in the chat. So if you look in the chat box, it's pinned. It's a free group that you guys can join, jump on in. I'm going to wait until we get 100 likes. So if you guys can do me a favor and like this video. Pancake swap. Yes, we're going to be diving into pancake swap. There's some crazy things happening with pancake swap. It's insane. BNB, I am actually scared for their ecosystem. Their layer one, I can say without a doubt, I'm very scared. And I will continue in that way. I'm scared for them, but I'm going to make money. I'm scared for the people that have BNB tokens and are invested into the scams. There's a lot of scams. I can say that with confidence. And they're going to get wrecked. I'm scared for people on Binance Smart Chain, the layer one. I'm scared for people in the Binance exchange itself. I'm scared for people that hold BUSD. Anything Binance related, I'm actually scared because regulation is stepping in, and I don't believe they're going to be the winners. It does not look that way. It does not look like Binance is going to be the winners. Yes, please do me a favor. Smash the like button. Join the free group. Let's get this over 100 likes. We have 68 likes. Let's get this over 100 likes, and we'll get things popping in the video. Ask me any question you guys have. I'll answer them here. Yeah, love you, man. Thank you for the content. Savvy also said this a while ago, but it's not a contest. It's not a contest. It's not, bro. I don't compare. I actually pray for some of the people in the industry. Like, it's okay. Like, they just don't know what they're doing a lot of times. And I didn't know what I was doing until I came to Christ and understand the true variables. Everything's spiritual. They don't know what they're doing. I just hate the demons operating in this industry. I hate the demons operating in this industry. It's sad. Chico's saying the same thing. Yeah, Chico's been pretty on point. Like, from like my history, Chico Crypto, he's been pretty on point. He's really, like, he's been doing good. I haven't watched his recent videos, but that's definitely something I would. Chico Crypto has been saying it, so that sounds familiar. That sounds like him. Really exposing the truth. He's definitely good at that. What platform do you become their number one? That's a good question. I think it's probably, I don't know what you mean by number one, okay? Do you mean number one by liquidity? Do you mean number one by stock price? Do you mean number one by users? I don't know what you mean. But what I do see is the elites are setting up Coinbase for the W. They're killing off every other exchange, and Coinbase is being, we call it being market made. The market is making them into the winners. There's a lot of things happening in the background. I think Coinbase and USDC will likely be the central bank digital currency, and Coinbase will be the exchange of choice. And I'll give actually some information about this in this video. In this video, I'm going to show you why I think that's the case, okay? I would sell everything on Binance and get off of Binance. Somebody asked that. I will sell everything. Present evidence. We will talk about evidence. I'm trying to get this live stream over 100 likes. If you guys can do me a favor, get this live stream over 100 likes. I'll show evidence. I'll dive into the evidence. What's your thoughts on privacy? Honestly, I think it's there's future potential, but it's pretty much irrelevant. We got to focus. There's a serious lack of focus in cryptocurrency. People are worried about all this nonsense like AI and ZK rollups, but that's all like nonsense. It's all distractions. You'll start to notice that the primary reason why most people are losing money is not because of their lack of knowledge. It's mostly because of their distractions. They don't know how to control themselves. Did CC block me yet? I don't know, bro. I don't care, bro. I love CZ. He's a good dude, bro. I'm not attacking him. I'm attacking the demons. We don't battle against flesh and blood, but against principalities. I hope he can understand what he's doing. Do you know anywhere I can purchase Tether or USDC and send it right away? Yeah, Coinbase, you could do that. Coinbase can do that. Are you saying we should take out all of our tokens on Binance Smart Chain? I'm saying anything that has to do with Binance. BNB token, Binance Smart Chain, BUSD, and the actual exchange itself, which is Binance.com. I will personally not do anything with them. Okay, how do I explain this? It just looks really like FTX. It looks really bad. I could be wrong, and I will publicly say it. I don't care. Everybody's wrong sometimes, but I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. And I'm going to stick to it. Be careful. Be careful with anything that has to do with Binance-related products. Yes, I'm shorting BNB. So towards the end of the video, I'll show you my short position. Hi, Alex. I love your channel. It's Pulse Chain a scam. I don't know. It's not out. So I can't even say if it's a scam or it's good because it's not out. We have 94 likes. Let's get 6 more likes and we'll get things popping. Yeah, from my understanding, KuCoin and Coinbase right now is the move. They look pretty good, but Coinbase is obviously safer. I want to look into KuCoin more, but I have a lot of capital on KuCoin. I'm straight with KuCoin. They haven't done anything wrong. You'd rather go. I appreciate it, man. I'm trying as hard as I can. If you could do me a favor and share this video, like the video, that would be amazing. Get it pushed on the algorithm. We got to help people, man. There's not too many people talking like this, making this type of content. What about the Mandela effect? Yes. So yes, if Binance go down, there's going to be it's going to be worse than FTX exchange. I don't know if Binance is going to go down, but I think they're going to have massive issues and it's going to be worse than FTX exchange. So whatever you guys experience at FTX exchange, multiply it by 3, that's probably going to happen to Binance. If they get sued for BUSD. BUSD is connected to their whole entire ecosystem. And they just Paxos got sued for issuing it. So I don't know. The SEC and the United States government looks like they're trying to take the head off of Binance. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'll expose all of it in this video, guys. Subscribe to the channel, share the video. Is Pulse Chain controlled by CZ? No, it's controlled by Richard Hart, right? Now, it depends. I don't know if they're working together. I don't know. I don't know Richard Hart that close. I don't know CZ that close. We don't hear you. No, my sound's fine. Quantum computing correct all crypto? Maybe, maybe not. We don't have quantum computing yet. If Binance go down, we will go 8. Yeah, I think we'll go to like 11K, 10K, 10K, 11K, around there is a realistic price for me. I don't know about 8K or lower. It's hard to tell. It could flash crash down there, but I think realistically 10, 11K. How is a stablecoin considered a security? Bro, they can make anything they want a security. You guys got to read between the lines. Okay, we have 107 likes. We're going to jump into it. I'm going to answer that last question. You got to read between the lines, okay? So if they just want to take somebody out, they can. They can make anything they want a security. It's literally a very vague definition, and then they choose their winners. So that's how this works, guys. The law system is not really always rules. It's about who they want to win and who they don't want to win. So if SEC puts enough money behind it, they could take anybody they want out. That's the point. They pick their winners and their losers. That's what it's about. Money is just a vicious, vicious game. But it's the thing everybody wants to control, right? Everybody wants to control money. So if there's BUSD, and the United States wants their own stablecoin, why would they let them prosper? They won't. They won't do it. It's not a United States-based a company. Think. The United States is going to want their own. And they have a lot of partnerships with Apple, Coinbase. I'm going to show you guys. Not partnerships, but they have like just clear collaboration efforts, which we'll talk about in this video. All right. Thank you guys for coming. Today we're going to be talking about Binance. What I see going on with the stablecoin, it's getting pretty scary. I'm going to dive into extreme deep detail. This might take a little bit to play out. You know, I'm a patient dude. I'm not like a dude that, makes trades and then expects it to play out the next hour. So the things I've talked about in this video, please be patient. Think in years terms, months terms, not in day and hourly terms. I know a lot of people have short-term memory. Like they're very quick fix, shiny object syndrome type of people. Like they only worry about the 24 hours in their day. But everything I'm talking about here might take a little bit longer to play out, even months, maybe even a year. But I do think it's going to happen. The reason why I talk this way is because I am what they call a position trader. I hold positions for long periods of time. A lot of people call it dollar cost averaging, but it's actually called position trading. So what that means is essentially you get into a position and hold it for a long period of time, 6 months to 2 years. A swing trader is someone that holds it for weeks and months. A position trader holds it for months and years. I am a position trader. So when I say something, you have to be patient for it to play out. I've been doing this for a very long time. I've been doing it for 7 years. I've made millions of dollars myself trading cryptocurrency, and I've helped other people make millions. I have multiple mentors. I've mentored multiple people that have been 6-figure category that got to $1 million, and I've mentored people with the 5-figure category that got to 6-figure category. So I have an extreme amount of research and know-how and experience, not only making money in this market, but also teaching people how to make money in this market. Let me say it again. I have an extreme amount of know-how to teach people how to make money in this market. That's very key. A coach is different from a basketball player, right? Think about, for example, Kobe versus his coach. His coach can coach you better, but Kobe knows how to play the game better. I am a coach. This is why my content is different, a little bit deeper. This is why I preach on discipline. This is why I talk about risk management, and I talk about things that can actually help you. Now, there's other channels on the internet. There's other content creators on the internet that will entertain you. This is not what this is, okay? So it might get less views, but you actually might get results. That's the point. My goal here is to get as much results as possible, okay? So we're gonna dive into the actual content here. We'll wait for Berean to go back. We're gonna go into the macro world. I wanna dive into what recently went on with NATO. So the world is basically coming down, guys. Just to make it very simple for you guys, there's potential, if you pull up open the front here, there's potential wars going on. Biden vows to defend literally every inch of NATO. And he made a public kind of like declaration. You guys can go watch the video if you want. All you have to do is Google search Article 5 on YouTube. I can't play it on the live stream. But he just basically just made a firm, like, bro, if you attack NATO, I'm coming at you. Like, for real. Like, he made it very, very clear. And this is obviously an issue. It's not I don't know what you want to call it. All I'm telling you is that there's a potential World War III if this dude Putin starts wilding out. If he starts wilding out and starts making a move, America's going to war. It's as simple as that. So this is the current state of our economy, okay? And the world economies is that it's potential for war, like doomsday clock type of vibes, okay? It's not bull market, number go up type of vibes. It's, okay, what's about to happen? Like, everybody on the edge of their seats. That's the world currently right now. Biden is making public declarations that they're gonna fight back. So think, that's our president in the United States. That's what's going on. So you got to think about that in the financial asset classes, right? Layoffs. So as you can see here, we have, again, I don't know how many companies we have to see. I don't even care what this company does. 2,000 support staff roles laid off from that's like a lot, guys. And it's happening to Amazon. It's happening to Apple. It's happening to all of the biggest tech companies in the world. Intel, every big tech company is doing massive layoffs. Why do people do layoffs? Let's do common sense, right? Think about it. Why do people do layoffs? They do layoffs because they're not making revenue. That's why people do layoffs. That's why business owners do layoffs, because they want to make money. So again, let's think about the vibes, right? Think about the vibes. So if there's big tech companies doing layoffs, what is the vibes? They're losing money, right? Economics 101. I have to explain it slow like that because there's a lot of distractions in the market. I want to get you straight to the answer. The quickest way from A to B is a straight line. It's not doing everything else and doing all crazy. You could do 20 minutes worth of research a day and make money. People are overcomplicating it and making their strategy extremely wild. It doesn't need to be that way. It's a straight line. The quickest way from A to Z is a straight line. So the straight line here is the economy is potentially coming down. Tech companies are potentially coming down, or already coming down. It's scary, all right? So this is the current state. I keep trying to say, here's some more evidence for you. Retail sales net of inflation have been flatlined since April 2021. Now, this is a problem. Retail sales are flatlined. Why? Why is this a problem? Because the most amount of money ever printed in human existence, let me say it one more time. The most amount of money ever printed in human existence happened in 2020. Trillions of dollars. Trillions? No, billions. I believe billions. I think it was like 11 billion or something like that. Some crazy number. I don't even remember. But the statistics are very simple. Look up inflation numbers in 2020 during COVID. So when COVID hit, absurd amounts of money were printed, more than ever before in human history. And with this money printed, retail sales are still flatlined. People are still not buying things. So now that we're in a state of hawkish federal policy, with retail sales flatlining after everything's been printed, and if you look at the average hourly earnings of all employees, total private consumer price index for all urban customers, this is also flatlining and coming down. So again, the last time the average worker's pay increase beat out prices, like, it's going to be real, right? You can see it right here. The typical American consumer are going to have issues, guys. So what's happening basically, front screen, what's happening is that, Inflation is going up, but we can't give raises. I'm a business owner, so I know this. I can't give raises. Like, it's a time where we're like, it's struggle time, right? I can't give raises. So if I can't get raises, that means that people can't buy anything. If people can't buy anything, that means that other companies struggle. So think, it's a trickle-down effect. So all businesses are having issues because they can't pay their people more. If they can't pay their people more, the people can't buy more from other businesses. It's very simple. So that's the current state of the economy, and I have to make it like very simple. This guy right here actually put this out just to remind you guys that mortgage rates are 7%. So if you take out a mortgage right now to buy a house, it's literally more expensive than the rent in some cases, depending on what house you pick. It's literally, not the rent, the actual mortgage payment. So the mortgage rates are like getting as close as the mortgage payment. It's scary, bro. 7%. 7%. That's absurdly bad. And the housing market is pretty much dead. So one of the biggest financial asset classes in the world, the housing market, which is considered safe, is coming down as well. So these things are real. Also, we see other parts of the world struggling. So if you guys didn't know, but Domino's, the pizza chain, actually went bankrupt in Italy. Right? So this is just a small taste. Again, I'm not going to dive too much into macro research. I actually have a coach that works for me named Johnny. Johnny, go follow Johnny. I don't know if he's in the chat or not. If you go in the free group, you'll see him. He's in the free group. He is 10 times better at macroeconomic research than I am. I'm just giving you guys a little taste. My thing is altcoins and cryptocurrencies and understanding liquidity in this market, so which we'll talk about in more detail. But I got to start this video with a little taste. I got to frame it in this way so people know what's going on, okay? Last thing, I thought this was interesting. When profit margins fall, American firms tend to hire fewer workers. So you see, again, another chart showing what's going on. This is employment and profit margins, okay? Historically, when U.S. businesses report that their profit margins are falling, this is exactly what I explained to you, they typically also say they're, employing fewer people, right? I'm tired, guys. Been up late. Less people are being employed. Think. Put two and two together. Use common sense. Okay? Please. Appreciate you guys for listening to this channel. If you could do me a favor, like this video. Let's get it to 200 likes. Share it with a friend. We're going to dive into Intel now, okay? Because Intel has been also having some serious issues, which, by the way, Intel, I want to show you this before I go into the companies. Right here. This is the S&P 500. It's the biggest index in the entire stock market. What is an index? An index is basically a combination of all these companies into one price. So if you look at the S&P 500 right here, this is a combination of all these companies into one price. So the S&P 500 is used as kind of a gauge to what's going on in the stock market. And here's all the companies right here. This is the gauge to everything in the stock market, right? Well, look at the top. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, all of these people have had massive layoffs. Okay? All of these companies, not people, all of these companies have had massive layoffs. But look, Apple's at the top. And we're going to be talking about Apple in a very intimate way. You'll see what I'm talking about. But if you look at Intel, they cut their dividends today by 65%. If you understand what dividends is, it's basically a payout you receive for owning a stock. So you own a stock, and then the stock price goes up. You make money off of the stock price going up. But dividends pays out a percentage of the cash flow. They cut their dividends payouts by 65.8%. They cut their dividends payouts. So they're anticipating that in the future, things are going to happen. It's going to be very negative in the future. They're bracing themselves. And this is pretty much the posture of every big S&P 500 company. They're posturing in a defensive mode. They're not attacking. They're not spending money on advertising campaigns. They're not hiring people. They're moving defensive. They're cutting their dividends back. They're laying people off. This is defensive posture. So why aren't you playing defensive? Why are you, for the people that are aping in, buying any coin they can to try to make 100x, why are you buying the dip? When everybody's being defensive, why? Why are you still buying the dip, bro? I don't know, bro. It's just sad. I'm trying to help as many people as I possibly can. And also, this is just a side note. It has nothing to do with the stock price, but there was like a crazy, attack, a deadly attack that happened in Intel's office. And he said it's because of workplace tensions. Workplace tensions played a role in a deadly attack. So there's a psychological effect to this. Think about it. you make less money so you could buy less things. People have emotional attachments to money, right? They start arguing. They start getting like, there's consequences to this. When the economies come down, we see things like riots. We see people are more stressed out. Think about your life. If somebody took half of your bank account right now, how would you feel? You'd feel negative. You'd feel, there's like, you'd feel scared. Like all these emotions rise, right? Which is it's a demonic. You can get delivered from it, by the way. I got delivered from it, mostly. I got strongholds now, but it's demonic. You get like all scared, right? You get really, really scared. That's happening in the world. You're probably experiencing right now. Your money goes less, right? You probably always feel broke, right? That's a thing. It's called human psychology. It's mass psychology. So as things get affected, it gets even worse. So what does that do? It decreases the efficiency of the companies. So the companies now have decreased efficiency. So they're cutting their payroll, trying to save money. That means that they're going to have less revenue, less sales, because they have less people to sell or less people to manage. Also, the people that are currently at the company are experiencing economic turmoil, which is having problems with their psychological effects, which are causing things like this, which is this guy's attacking people, right? It's real. Here's another big red flag with Intel. So if we come over here, Intel to push back order of Taiwan Semiconductor. This is really scary, guys. So if you guys understand what's going on in the world, China has a strategic stronghold on the Taiwan semiconductor industry. I'm sorry, let me say that again. Taiwan has a strategic stronghold. China is trying to get access to Taiwan. America's not letting it happen. That's the primary pressure point. We have Russia and China colluding together to basically try to get more like a strategic dominance in resources. So we have China and Russia colluding to try to get strategic dominance in resources. And one of the biggest commodities on planet Earth right now is semiconductors. Semiconductors have a huge bottleneck in the world. Semiconductors are the little chips that go into your computer devices, your phones, and guess what? Semiconductors go into missiles. Think. So semiconductors are used to make missiles, nuclear bombs, things of that nature that get power, that allow countries to get more power. So China is trying to get a hold of Taiwan. America's like not having it. They're like, no, it's not happening, right? So all the big tech companies, Apple, Intel, all of them, they order chips from Taiwan. So Intel really badly needs these chips, but they still push the order back. Intel, let me say it again. Go to the article. They really need these chips because there's a massive lack of it on planet Earth. Like there's literally a lack of chips, a lack of semiconductors. Every big company is trying to get as much semiconductors as possible. And the last video I talked about, Warren Buffett sold off Taiwan semiconductor stock, TSMC. He sold all of his stock. Now Intel, the next day, is pushing back their orders for the semiconductor. Yo, it's getting real. It's getting real in the field. It's getting real. Like I would not be surprised if the semiconductor industry starts world wars. It's a pressure point. Someone says, Lorenzo, you're saying it's safe to be on the sidelines from now and wait for the coins to shed more? Yeah, you could do that if you want to, but what I've come to a conclusion is that there's nothing safe in life. The only thing safe is like God himself, like being under his presence, that's safe. But when I'm talking about anything worldly, so even being on the sidelines and holding cash is not safe. What that means is there's inflation. They say it's like 8%, okay? They say it's like 8%, inflation's really high. So you're losing 8% of your money by not investing. So what I say is take risk, but do it the right way. Learn finance. Hedge all of this risk with your knowledge. Sounded like Ty Lopez here, but it's true. If you know how to make money, then none of this really affects you. My profit and loss ratio, I've been getting like 5 wins to every loss. I'll show it to you. I win more than I lose. So it's that right there is better than holding cash. If you hold cash, you're losing by default. If you have cash in your bank account and you're not investing, you're literally losing 8%, which other people say that you're losing even more than that. Personally, I believe inflation's at like 12%. So you're losing 12% of your money by not investing. So go back, is it better to stay on the sidelines? No. The best thing you could do is jump into education and increase your wins and still invest, but invest the right way. That's the best thing you could do when it comes financially. Financially, that's the best thing you could do. Learn to navigate through the good and the bad either way. Exactly. That's what you should do. You should be adaptable. In agreement. Yes, sir. Yeah, because even if you hold the wrong stablecoin, I've seen people lose their entire life savings by holding the wrong stablecoin in Luna. So staying on the sidelines is not really safe. What's safe is hedging your risk with your knowledge, understanding what exchange is working and what's not. If you're staying on the sidelines in the wrong exchange, you can get wrecked. If you're staying on the sidelines with the wrong stablecoins, you can get wrecked. It's your knowledge. This is why I'm trying to help you. Like, I'm literally trying to help you. I opened my business model. I did not have to do this. I opened my entire business model with this free group to warn you guys of these things because I don't have time to like edit videos sometimes. So head on over to the free CoinPix group. As you can see right here on the screen share, it's free. It's literally free. Click the link in the chat box. Click the link in the chat box. It'll take you over to a form. You submit your email and you'll get access to this group. Come in this group. We're going to be warning people. This is the quickest way I can warn you. Why? Because look, I'm coming over here. I'm typing warning. Put it on there. I can literally come over here typing warning. I can't do that on YouTube. I can't. You won't see it. The YouTube algorithm will not let you see it sometimes. They will censor me or shadow ban me, or you just won't be on your YouTube app. At least in this one, we have an aggregated group that will force you to results. And if you didn't know, again, we also, for the paid group, which is obviously more hands-on, live Q&As, actual trades, we give you all the actual trades. That's 50% off, and you can only get in the free group. So just join the free group. If you're looking for help, it's 100% free. I opened my business model. People have been asking me this for years. I did it. It's here. Okay? It's here. So join the free group, okay, guys? I'll be in the pinned comment in the chat box. The pinned comment. Eileen, share the link. All right. So you guys are getting a story about Intel. It's coming down. The semiconductor industry, if that tanks, if the semiconductor industry has problems, the entire landscape of mankind, the entire world will have problems. I'm going to say that with a lot of confidence, okay? So stop worrying about being safe. Safe is not safe. It's a perception of safety that you think. But you could lose money being safe, a lot. Actually, I personally believe you lose more money being safe because you don't learn anything. And it's like this passive investing strategy. Like, look at the people that invested in their 401k. They're down like 60%. People that invested in a 401k and didn't learn how to invest themselves, they're down like 60% right now because they invested in the S&P 500. And the S&P 500 is falling. Think, right? You must learn. You must learn, okay? All right, let's jump into Apple. We're seeing some crazy risks with Apple as well. So again, I want to bring it here real quick. Stay on this page, Brian. I want to bring it right here. Look. Apple's the #1 company in the S&P 500. So I've made video of this in the past, and I'll make more. But basically, if you look at Apple's price in comparison to the S&P 500, it's the leading indicator. If Apple falls, every single stock basically falls. So right now, Apple is showing signs as well. Apple Watch risks U.S. import ban after Biden administration upholds patent ruling. So Biden is declining to overrule a U.S. International Trade Commission decision that the Apple Watch infringes patents from medical device company. So basically, they're getting hit. Like, it looks like Biden's coming for everybody. He's coming for Apple. He's coming for the cryptocurrency industry and stablecoins. He's going after Russia. Like, bro, the clampdown's coming real. It's coming. The regulation, the clampdown's coming. It's coming. Don't be oblivious, okay? Don't be oblivious. Please pay attention to what's going on. I really want to state it here. Now, before we jump into Binance, this is the meat of this video. Do me a favor. Get this to 200 likes, please, guys. Do me a favor. We have 191 viewers. Get it to 200 likes. I want to spread this Binance information as much as I possibly can. I want to spread it, to everybody seeing what's going on. There's a lot of liquidity in Binance Smart Chain, bro. A lot of people are going to get wrecked if they don't listen to what I'm saying. They don't have to follow what I'm saying. At least listen to what I'm saying and add it to their own research. Obviously, nothing I talk about in this video or any other video on my channel ever is financial advice. Binance is going through it, though. It's going through it, and I have to show you the evidence. We're going to dive into it, but please do me a favor. Like the video. Share this with a friend. We recently went over a macroeconomic environment. We went over Intel. We went over Apple. We went over the S&P 500. Now we're going to jump into Binance, Coinbase, USDC, BUSD, regulation, and then I'm going to dive into my actual trades. Okay, so do me a favor. Let's get this to 200 likes. Like the video, share it with a friend. Let's get this to 200 likes. All right, guys. I'm going to answer some questions for a second, and we're jumping into Binance, which is the meat of this video. All right, all right. Fear opens up so many doors. It's true, because there's a lot of people in fear and panic, and they don't know how to maneuver. So this is where calm people can take advantage and really make some money, guys. I know you want me, don't lie. Yeah, you're wilding. Stop being weird. I love you, man, but stop being weird. All right. Any questions? Scroll up a little bit. Scroll up a little bit, Brian, so I can see. If you can. If not, don't worry about it. Okay. Rumors of war, revelation, apocalypse. Yeah, that's the vibes. All the layoffs of small businesses, yeah, it's already affecting us. Yeah, both trillions. Yes, exactly. Yeah, it was trillions. I didn't mean billions. Yeah, dominoes of bankruptcy, the indicator of economic collapse. Yes, bankruptcies are obviously an indicator. Businesses going out of business is a problem. Share this as many people as possible, guys. We have 220 viewers. Let's get some likes in. I'm going to dive into Binance. This is the fun part. This is the Binance part. Also, if you didn't know, there's a really cool little new feature that I didn't know about that until recently I found out. If you go in the chat box and you go to the top, there's a little snipping. It's like a snip. It's like scissors. You see it? Click the scissors, cut out your favorite part of the video, and share it with a friend on social media. Share it to your Instagram, share it to your Twitter, whatever. Share it, and it'll share them the actual clip. So if you want to get your friend's attention and it's like, hey, look, like, you know, things are going down, try it. It's a cool little feature. I thought it was interesting when I saw it. It's like different. YouTube's going to take over, man. It's really different. Okay. All right. I think it's about time. We're not going to get to 200 likes anytime soon, so we'll just wait a little bit. Scroll down. You can go down. Alex, stop smashing things. They have spiritual energy too. I don't do anything. Holy Spirit does everything. So this Binance downfall is bad. News getting the crypto funds off Voyager. Yeah, I called Voyager. They're going to buy them out. It's just, so what happens is when companies have issues, you see a whole bunch of positive PR. They try to cover it up with positive press releases. So they'll do everything in their power. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know for sure. I haven't looked into it too deep. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull out of the Voyager deal because of what happened. They committed to the Voyager deal in 2022. So they were like, I'm going to buy Voyager in 2022. And the BUSD thing just happened like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. So I would not be surprised if they pull out of that Voyager deal. And if they do, bro, we want to talk about mayhem that's going to happen. Good question. That's actually a good question, guys. Crypto is doubling as my only cash flow. Yeah, so I get cash flow off of trades, and then I do cash flow off of coaching, which is what we do. And you guys know that. I coach people for money. So we have a coach, Nick, Johnny, and Marty, that I pay a handsome salary to be able to teach you guys this intimately. So there's a difference between this live stream and then getting face-to-face coaching. That's a huge monumental difference. It's like learning how to cross over on YouTube, like if you're a basketball player, but then actually getting a coach to force you to cross over. That's the difference. So if you want to learn really fast, we charge for that, right? And it's fair because what happens is you cut your learning curve from 3 years to 1 year. For me to start making money in cryptocurrency, it took me approximately 3 years, okay? And I consider myself a smart guy. I don't know, but you know, some people, they will get wrecked for 5 years until they catch it. They will get wrecked over and over again for 5 years until they catch it. And so all of that losing money could be mitigated by just, you know, paying for coaching. Think. Be smart with your money, guys. You can mitigate it. Don't be ego. The problem with a lot of people is that they're egotistical. There's a lot of ego. There's a lot of pride. They think they can do everything themselves. They think that they don't need a group of highly trained investors to help them, and that they could be by themselves in this vicious market, which, by the way, the billionaires in this market are much more equipped than you, bro. I can say that for a fact. They are much more equipped than you. They got more liquidity. They got an entire team of hundreds of people. They have more data. They're able to see data I can't even see. Why do you think I'm making Coinpix.io? I'm making Coinpix.io so that I can literally see the same data they have. Like if you only understood the amount of strategic advantages these billionaires have over you, you'd humble yourself. You'd humble yourself because you think that your little technical analysis, that your little thing there that you learned from a free YouTube video that was made 12 years ago is going to help you in this vicious market. I genuinely feel bad for you. I genuinely feel bad for that pride. It's prideful. It's prideful to think that you can't get help and that you can get it for free. Like I genuinely feel bad for people that think that way. Yeah, let me calm down a little bit because I got to snap, man. This is my life. This is my life. I like helping people. All right. I think we're good here. Now we're officially jumping into the Binance content. Guys, do me a favor, like the video. Let's jump into it. I love you. I love you. I love you. Free course, free course. All right. BUSD stablecoin temporarily plunges to 20 cents on Binance. Bro, do you see this? Do you guys see this right now? I know you've seen this news. I hope you've seen this news. BUSD, the main stablecoin, one of the main stablecoins on Binance Smart Chain, temporarily plunges to 20 cents on Binance. Here's the first sign of a flash crash on the actual exchange. There's a flash crash on the actual exchange. Let me say it again. There's a flash crash on the actual exchange of the BUSD. Now they claim that they don't own it, but what the heck, bro? That don't make no, like, bro, CZ, you can hide it. Like you can hide it if you want. Like he says it right here. BUSD is not issued by Binance, but it's in the name. Bro, you want to talk about regulation issues? Like imagine being in court like, we don't own anything that has to do with Binance. Smart chain token. Like, think about it, right? We don't own BUSD, even though it's called Binance USD. We don't own Binance Smart Chain, even though it's called, Binance Smart Chain. Bro, look at what's happening, bro. The SEC is having a field day. The only reason they haven't hit them yet is because the Binance is very wealthy. They have billions of dollars. So that being said, BUSD is getting hit from every angle. And it temporarily plunged to 20 cents because CZ started taking away pairs on his own exchange because of his fear. He's scared of getting hit. So he literally started taking away pairs and started selling, probably, I don't know for sure, probably started selling his own BUSD on his own exchange. Yo, this is crazy, right? So let me explain it, okay? So BUSD is a stable coin. It's pegged to the United States dollar. What does that mean? So a stable coin follows the price of the dollar, which is just a dollar. The whole point of it is that it gives cryptocurrency people a hedge to trade in and out. So if you're on a decentralized exchange, you could trade, for example, BNB for BUSD. And if the market plunges, you're in BUSD, so it should be straight. You're good. But the problem is that these stable coins are not really stable. That's the issue. These stable coins are not really stable. They do things like this. They go down to 20 cents. So you could look at FTX all you want, but the starting point of this entire market turmoil was Luna and their stablecoin. They had a stablecoin. It didn't stay stable. The entire market fell. FTX exchange fell. Voyager fell. Block and all these people started filing for bankruptcy. Funds started filing for bankruptcy. Everybody started filing for bankruptcy because it started off with a stablecoin. Now, the biggest exchange owner with one of the biggest smart contract platforms is getting hit on their stablecoin. Bro, if I wanted to take out Binance, the exact thing I would do is hit their stablecoin. From everything I know, all of the information I've ever accrued in life, 7 years in cryptocurrency, I invested in Ethereum at $3. I have transaction history. I've showed it all over my channel. Me investing in Ethereum at $3 to $7 and I've made probably almost 1,000 X's. Been in this market for so long. People have stabbed me in the back. People have colluded against me. I've been hacked in this industry, live on the live stream. People make videos about me all the time, smearing my name. Massive amounts of research, guys. Years of experience. If I wanted to take out Binance, I would hit their stablecoin. If there's one pressure point for Binance, it would be their stablecoin because they hedge everything off that. And when I show you the evidence in this video, it is going to freak you out. I would say that I can't say majority. A big portion of their business model is this stablecoin. A big portion of how they make money is this stablecoin. And the SEC is suing Paxos, which is the issuer of BUSD, for BUSD. Catch it. Think. Take a step back. Relax. Deep breath. Binance is getting hit on their weakest pressure point right now. And they're not only getting hit, but they're coming back. They're taking steps to mitigate the hit. It's like they got punched and then they got to recover. They're fighting, right? And he got haymakered and then he's like trying to recover. That's a great analogy. You guys see. So Binance is like literally like, I don't know, what's that one fight game called? I used to play it back in the day. What is it? Fight Night? When you go into that mode where it's like your heart's beating and you're like, oh, like that's Binance right now. That's literally Binance right now. They got hit. Okay? And then CZ is literally trying to, he's like protecting himself. Look, BUSD market cap dropped by $2.45 billion from $16.1 billion to $13.7 billion. The market cap is getting hit and it declined $739 million. The landscape is shifting. Note at the bottom, BUSD is not issued by Binance. I want to put out this scene. Let's do the skit real quick. I'm CZ. I'm in court. Judge, we have nothing to do with BUSD. Think about that, right? Just think about it, okay? Just think about it for a second. They're not acting that way. Like, I'm sure everybody knows that they have something to do with it, but see how he's trying to cover himself. You got to look at the hints. They're not going to blame, no one's going to blatantly tell you the market like, hey man, I lost all my money in BUSD and the entire market's going down. They're not going to say that. They're not going to say that. But you got to read between the lines and see the hints. You got to first off, you got to understand the business model. And that's where fundamental analysis comes in. I believe I pioneered fundamental analysis in the cryptocurrency space. I believe we have the greatest fundamental analysis system literally in the entire world when it comes to cryptocurrency business model analyzing. This is actually what Fundamental Secrets is. So again, if you want to learn their business models, if you want to learn the intricate details that you can't find anywhere else for free on the internet, the intricate details, we are doing a 50% discount. Come to the free group, but I'm not going to talk about that. Let's dive more into what's going on. This is about to really change your mind right now. This is a credible website too. This is Fortune Crypto. Like, go look it up for yourself. And I'm gonna dive deeper into this and really expose it for you guys. But this is crazy. Binance aggressively converted rival stablecoins in a massive cash grab and didn't always tell its customers. Binance converted, rival stablecoin. Now you see what I'm saying when it comes to the stablecoin market and how much of a strategic advantage it is? Think. The stablecoin market has a crazy strategic advantage. If you own a stablecoin, you essentially own liquidity, a lot of liquidity. And you can force people to trade your stablecoin and then you can print more on the back end. So he literally, I don't know if it was him or somebody executive in Binance, aggressively converted rival stablecoins in a massive cash grab. Oh man, this is crazy. Right here, Binance has at times employed aggressive tactics to grow its share of the stablecoin market, maneuvers that generated ire among customers, competitors, and regulators. Most notably, the company announced a controversial policy in September to automatically convert customer holdings on the actual exchange of 3 other major stablecoins to BUSD. So they literally automatically converted other holdings of people holding stablecoins to BUSD. Why? If BUSD is not a problem to them and they didn't issue it, the landscape's changing, we don't need BUSD, then why are you converting and with a controversy other people's stablecoins to your stablecoin? Why? Because you're trying to make money. Binance has also come into fire for how it's managed a synthetic, unregulated version of its stablecoin. The company designed these synthetic stablecoins, which correspond to both its own BUSD and to competitors' tokens, to operate on Binance proprietary blockchain I don't believe that's wrong. I think they're making it too aggressive. They just made pairs, synthetic pairs. I think that's normal throughout the industry. So I'm not going to sit here and bash them in a way that's not fair. That's normal, by the way. They're just being overly aggressive right now. Okay, this is deeper. Blockchain transaction data indicates that mid-August, several weeks before Binance announced its auto conversion policy, the company converted hundreds of millions of reserve funds for a Binance-issued synthetic version of its rival USDC into its own BUSD. So they're converting synthetic USDC tokens to their own BUSD synthetic tokens, which is, bro, you shouldn't force anybody to do anything. Even as it's told customers publicly that these reserve funds would always be held in USDC. So they said, okay, these funds are going to be held in USDC, but then automatically switch it to BUSD. So they'll be like, okay, oh, yeah, you have USDC over there. And without telling people, they convert it to BUSD. Why? Think about it, right? It's either a dangerous mismanagement or something intentionally in Binance's favor, okay? It's crazy. I mean, you could read this article for yourself. I highly suggest you guys look into it. I will look into it more. I will dissect it. But clearly, Binance is making moves on their own stablecoin. Now, the BNB prices, it took a little dump today, but I think it's going to get worse. And I shorted it, okay? Why? Because there's a massive competition happening right now between Coinbase and Binance. They're trying to uphold it, right? And which, by the way, Coinbase is having issues too. I told you guys in the last video that the earnings report was coming out today, and now it's out. And let's see what they're talking about. It sounds very familiar to, like kind of like the intro of this video. Is it cut off, Brian? The actual screen. Open the screen share. Oh, no, you're good. All right, cool. So basically, they're talking about Coinbase and crypto proved to be largely resilient in 2022 despite the major shocks to the system. They're talking about weak macro conditions as a result of the crypto market capitalization declining 64%. So they're trying to be positive about it, but they're basically saying weak macro conditions. They're saying the revenue is being diversified, so they're trying to switch up their actual revenue model, right? Trying to get into subscription services. You guys, if you didn't know, there's a subscription service where you can get free transaction fees on Coinbase. It's pretty cool. We cut our expenses and our position in Coinbase for improving financial support, performance. We anticipate that our recent headcount reduction, so you see how they make it, you mean our recent layoffs? And ongoing cost management efforts will result in a 30% plus reduction in technology and development, sales, and marketing. So they're literally saying, with our layoffs, we're going to have to reduce technology development, sales, and marketing, right? In general, administration expenses in Q1 of 2023 compared to Q4 of 2022, which would constitute to a 25 plus reduction when excluding the NYDFS settlement in quarter. Basically, they're saying they're going to reduce. Defensive, right? They're also saying risk management, which I agree with them. I don't know their risk management strategy. They're saying risk management strength proofs for a strong liquidity position and modest counterparty risk. I think it's because they didn't get involved with FTX exchange. Our longstanding commitment to sound risk management continues to differentiate us and protect customers. In 2022, our total corporate exposure to client or counterparty insolvencies was 14 million with no customer funds lost. It's true. This is why I kind of trust Coinbase. We ended Q4 with 5.5 billion in total USD resources in addition to 426 million in crypto assets, which we believe puts us in a strong financial position. I've talked about risk management over and over again. So they won't tell you their risk management strategy, but I'll tell you mine. Towards the end of this video, I'll give it to you guys again. A lot of you already know, but I'm gonna give it to you again, okay? Regulation is coming. What have I said? Regulation is coming, and we believe we are positioned to benefit. I think so too. I think Coinbase and USDC are going to be the winners. Crypto policy is an important period of transition. Policy developments could pave the way for crypto to realize its full innovative potential, as we're seeing in many jurisdictions around the world. And we believe Coinbase will be the beneficiary. I believe that too. And if that's the case, then Binance is going to have some serious issues. They're going to lose market share. So again, like it's really Coinbase versus Binance right now. Outlook. We are operating towards the goal of improving full year 2023 adjusted EBITDA. I don't even know what that is. And absolute dollar terms, versions full year 2022. And believe our recent cost reduction efforts. So they're making it seem really cool, but they're reducing, right? When Coinbase went public, our goal was to operate a roughly break even across each crypto cycle. They're not doing that though. And we have evolved our approach, and now we have evolved our approach and now setting our sights on positioning the company to generate adjusted EBI. They have a definition for this in the actual article. You guys can look into it for yourself. But you can see here that they actually have their financial metrics. So net revenue, this is revenue. This is not net income. And you notice right here in quarter 4 of 2021, they're taking losses. Net loss. They're taking consistent losses. And they took losses in the quarter 4. So they're losing money, okay? So what do you think is happening with Binance and BUSD? So if Coinbase is losing money and they have no problems with their stablecoin, and they have no problems, and they have better risk management, like things of this nature, right? What do you think is happening at Binance? They're losing money too. They're just not they're not in the stock market, so they don't have to publicly show all of their earnings. Once you enter the stock market, you have to show your earnings. So with Coinbase is a good little like kind of research vehicle to see what's going on with other exchanges. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. So I did want to show you this. So businesses can now accept USDC with Apple Pay. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is because it's going to build kind of like knowledge for future videos so everybody can be up to date, right? So when it comes to Apple Pay, they don't really accept anyone, bro. Apple is very selective. Actually, right now, if you have a app in the App Store and you sell any service in the App Store, you actually have to pay 30% of all of your revenue to Apple. So they're very strict, right? Because they own like the biggest device in the world. Also, they own the top position. So I told you guys before, again, S&P 500, number 1 at the top is Apple. So them moving on USDC, think about it. Businesses can now accept USDC with Apple Pay. Think about it. Businesses can now accept USDC with Apple Pay. Let me say it again. Businesses can now accept USDC with Apple Pay. Apple's moving on USDC. So, okay, so let's think about it, right? So we have Coinbase, Binance. Coinbase is like attached to USDC. It was first issued through Coinbase, right? Then we have Binance attached to BUSD. And then we see regulation coming down on Binance, but Coinbase is untouched. Put 2 and 2 together. And the biggest corporation in all of the United States, Apple, is joining up with USDC. And joining up with who? Coinbase. Think. Put 2 and 2 together. There's going to be a big brawl for the stable coin of the world because it is the most important variable. If you understand macroeconomics and if you understand how the world works, the person that owns the world reserve currency has complete and total dominance over the entire planet. As long as there's no wars, it is more powerful than a nuclear bomb. Let me say it again. If there's wars, then obviously nuclear bombs come into play. But if there's no war and we're just living throughout life, the biggest advantage anyone could ever have in the entire planet is owning what? The world reserve currency. It's at the tip of the iceberg. Why? Because if everybody has to use your currency and you could print it, you're essentially controlling everybody through that currency. Simple economics. The United States has something called the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve gets to choose if printing happens or the decrease of printing, the lack of printing, excuse me, my nose is itchy. They get to choose if they can print or not print. That right there gives America and the Federal Reserve such a strategic advantage that essentially the entire world is enslaved to USD. Like a little subliminal slave. Like right now, if somebody had control over your money, you'd be enslaved to that person. If they can say, if John Doe can make money or lose money, you're enslaved to that person. If all of your income was tied to one person controlling you, so you can't leave that person and go to another job, that one person controls your income, you're enslaved to them because everything you do is with income. That's what the United States world reserve currency is over the world. Every country is forced to adopt USD. So what does that mean? That basically means that there's a massive war for the stablecoin because we're moving in that direction. Cash is old news. It's super efficient to get into a cryptocurrency because you can send millions of dollars for very cheap. It's trackable too. They could track every variable of your existence with a blockchain. So we're clearly moving to blockchain. But they're trying to do it slow with regulation because if Binance and BUSD becomes the world reserve currency, America lost all of its strategic dominance. They lost everything. So they want the USD token to be something they control, which is a United States company, Apple, USDC. Like, I don't know who controls it, but you see what I'm saying here. USDC is that vehicle. They want to control it. United States government, Federal Reserve, they're going to control USDC, in my personal opinion. It's either going to be USDC or they're going to make a new one. So it just really looks like it's USDC. So if they want it to be USDC, what do you think they're going to do? Especially right now, we're in tightening economic policy. The entire economies of the world are going down. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to hit other stable coins. These are big concepts to understand. But if I owned USDC and I wanted to control the world, I'm going to hit other stable coins. Well, I wouldn't do it. I'm saved. I don't do that. But if I thought like that and I wanted world dominance, I'm going to hit other stable coins. Think about it. You want them to lose liquidity. You want them to time out so that everybody is forced to adopt mine. Yes, Binance is about to fall. They're about to get wrecked from the powers that be. Now, I don't care either way. My goal is to make money. My goal is not to be like, oh, I don't care. Why do you guys come to this channel? To get more freedom by making money. So I'm showing you how to make money. I'm showing you the big, like, overarching corporatocracy war, corporatocracy and country war. Now, is it evil? Is it good? I genuinely don't care. The only thing evil good is Jesus and the devil. That to me is evil and good. I don't care who wins the battle. I just want to be on the winning side, which is Coinbase and USDC, right? I don't really care. Coinbase themselves, they don't even know they're controlled by the devil. Like, the winning side is Jesus ultimately, but when it comes financially, USDC, Coinbase. So they're going to take them out. And look at the regulation. The regulation's hitting BUSD. That's a lot. Do you guys understand it? Leave in the comment section below. If you guys don't understand, ask questions in the chat box, and I'll try to explain it as best I can. Brian understands. My video guy understands. So if he understands, then we're good here. Money is the root of all evil. No, that is wrong. Money, the love of money is the root of all evil. Let me say it again. The love of money is the root of all evil. There's a huge difference there, because people can use money for good and people can use money for bad. So it's not money that's the root of all evil. It's the love of money. Holding my BNB short. Yes, I'm going to show you guys my short in this video. Binance non-US can't be regulated. It can't be regulated, but they can hit their stablecoin. They can hit all of their United States ties. So like they hit Paxos. Paxos got hit. They issued BUSD. That's a good question. But they could basically cut them off the United States, which will wreck their whole entire revenue source. It will wreck them hard. That's a good question, though. Yeah, the desire or love for money is the root of all evil. Good questions, guys. These are good. Yeah, money's not evil, bro. You could be rich and be good and be like a good heart and actually help people. I know a lot of people that help people. All right. Let's jump into the final part. Obviously, you guys know regulation. Here's just a quick article that's happening in EU. Self-hosted wallet. So this is actually pretty interesting, right? So we have self-hosted entities that self-custodial. So like you guys know when it says take your money off exchanges and put it into self-custody. Self-hosted wallet ban avoided in new draft of EU's anti-money laundering bill. So revisions to the EU's anti-money laundering bill regulations show that self-hosted wallets should not be prohibited. So that's good. It's actually good regulation, but you see it's happening, right? But are still subject to transaction limits. So for example, oh man, this is a hard concept to explain. I'm gonna try to do it as best I can for the new people. So basically there's self-custodial situations where you actually own your money. And then there's ways where you have it on a centralized exchange. So if you keep it on Coinbase, you technically don't own your money. You're just trusting that Coinbase can give it back to you. And this is why FTX exchange went down and took everybody's money. That's allowed because it's actually in the terms and conditions. If you read the terms and conditions and you keep your money on Coinbase, Binance, or any centralized exchange, if they go bankrupt, they don't have to pay you back legally. They try though, because they can go to prison and there's all types of crazy madness that happens. But legally, they don't have to pay you back because they own it, but they give you access. So there's self-custodial wallets, which is Web3. I talk about this all the time. I have so many videos and tutorials that show you guys how to do self-custodial wallets. And as you can see right here, they're talking about it. So that in the EU, they're talking about, right, subjecting it to transaction limits because of money laundering, things of that nature. Peer-to-peer technology is crazy. And it's funny that they're even talking about this. They're so lost. Like, they're just so lost, bro. Knowing what I know, like, they're talking about the self-custodial wallets, bro. Like, that's what you guys care about? You're lost. You don't know what's going on. You don't even have to regulate anything. You just have to control the blockchain. So see what I'm thinking here? Like, there's no world dominance. Like, Alex is gonna go world dominance. Like, bro, the only one that can save you is Jesus, okay? So I know that there's gonna be control over blockchain. There's no such thing as decentralization. There is no such thing as decentralization. I'm gonna say it again. It is wrong, a lie. It's not real. It's cap. The powers that be will control a blockchain. That's how you regulate it. You don't try to regulate it with bills. I'm gonna pass a bill that's gonna regulate custodial wallets. No, you just own the actual thing, which is, it happens. You own the consensus mechanism. Ethereum moved over to the proof of stake. When that happened, complete control went into the powers that be. Right now, proof of work is like the only hope for actual decentralization. But when they move to proof of stake, it's over. All of the powers that be now own the platform. There is no such thing as decentralization ever again. Why? Because proof of stake is what? Proof of funds at stake. What that means, it's a consensus mechanism that allows the blockchain to operate, right? So literally, they have a lot of funds, right? The people with the most funds get to vote on what happens to the platform. So what does that mean? The people with the most liquidity, the powers that be, now own and operate how the platform works. So there's no such, bro, if you want to regulate crypto, just own it. Like, move to proof of stake. It's already done. It's written in the books. This is all a show for people that don't understand the intrinsic details of blockchain technology. This is all a joke. It's a charade. Yeah, wallet limits. Why do you care about wallet limits for self-custodial wallets when you could just click one button and reverse the transaction? If you own the blockchain, you could just click one button, reverse the transaction. Think about it. Because you own the blockchain. So you can just tell all your validators, hey, reverse that transaction. That's what proof of stake is. Oh man, I'm getting a little too deep today. It's a little too deep. So let's just move to my trades. Let's talk about money. You guys are going to get all wild on me. So I got out of my positions in profit. So if you guys know, if you've been following me for a while, I show everything. I just got into this recent one. It's only down $100. That's not bad considering I put a $14,000 trade. So right here, realized P&L. I got out of these 3 positions for risk management purposes. I could have held it. Actually, I should be shorting Matic right now. I don't know why I got out of my Matic. I should have kept my Matic position. I'm probably going to jump back into it. Matic is going to fall. Or maybe it won't. I'll look into that a little bit more. Let me not make any crazy decisions. But right now, okay, those 3 positions you guys saw in the last video, I took profit because I wanted to recalibrate my risk management. So if you guys have been following me for any period of time, you know I'm using the Martingale calculator. If you want to get access to Martingale calculator, it's 100% free in the free group. It's only in the free group. I don't feel like going through all that right now. I have $68,000 in the account. I have to. Let me just log in real quick. Can you get off the screen so I can log in? Yeah, let's not show passwords live on the stream while I'm calling out one of the biggest exchanges in the world. All right, so we have, what I want to do is with 68,500, this is what you call risk management. I want to take about 4 bets. So that means the perfect bet allotment is 4,500. If I'm wrong, then I double it to 9,200, and I keep going until the market falls. So the general trend, like I've been telling you guys over and over again, is down, right? I made a big case. And when we're looking at Binance, the general trend is going to go down. Binance has fallen by less percentages than any other coin. And now thinking and knowing what I know, I think it's because they've been finessing their stablecoin and buying their own coin back. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if they were using their own stablecoin to buy their own coin to prop up the price. Because every coin is down. Even Ethereum is down more than this. It just doesn't make sense that they're even being propped up on this level. It looks fake. And you know what's funny? You know what else looks fake? This price structure here. So I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm probably going to do this is for future videos, subscribe to the channel. I wouldn't be surprised if I start dissecting this right here, which I will. Sorry, guys. I want to put actual drawing brush. There you go. I wouldn't be surprised if I start dissecting this weird price pump here that's just abnormal and find that they use their own coin to buy their own coin. Corporate buybacks of the digital age. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because that looks weird, right? Leave in the comment section. You guys think that this weird price structure here is really fishy? So that's the thing about price. It doesn't lie. It's right in front of your face. You can't lie with price. This is weird, bruh. This is very weird. And it's just super weird that we haven't gone down. This is just like, if you know anything about technical analysis, this is like pure manipulation right here. So if it gets below that line, we're going to have a free fall. And my short's going to make profit. So I am in a short position. I got out my other ones for risk management purposes, but as you see, it's a net profit. 345, 140. This was like a break even here. I made 350 bucks. To be honest, that's like a very small profit for me. Like I don't care about that. What I cared about is getting into another risk management. I had too much capital at risk. So I entered a new position with 4,426. And if we move up, my risk management goes as so. If we move up to here, I will add I'll add more. So right here, I'll add this $9,000 right here and short it even more. If we move up to here, I'll short it even more. So that's 3 positions. If we go even higher, that'll be the last position. And then when it goes down, all the profit and more. I've been talking about this on my channel over and over and over. I have better explanations in other videos. I am tired, guys. How long has it been streaming? How long have we been out here? 2 hours, guys. I'm tired. I slept like 4 hours last night. I got a lot of information to you guys. If you could please do me a favor, this is my well-being. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it, join the free group. I don't make money off of coin shills, so I don't accept sponsorships because of the collusion that could potentially happen. I know a lot of people, that's their revenue source. That's not my revenue source. My revenue source is trading myself and helping people get results through coaching. So I've gotten really good at it. I've made a lot of money help people coach, which has allowed me to invest in the infrastructure of helping people get coached. And I do believe with this new improvement that's happening to Coinpix Inner Circle, we are going to revolutionize the entire industry. This next move, I cannot even tell you on, I'm not telling you because they're going to take it. They're going to take it. It's going to revolutionize coaching as you know it. The entire industry will be copying what I do. I want, Berean, cut this part out of the video. I'm going to say it. After I make improvements to Coinpix Inner Circle, I'm going to give you guys the roadmap in the free group. In the free group, I'm going to give you the roadmap one of these days. I'm going to tell you. But I'm not going to tell you now because if I tell you too early, people are going to try to copy me. After I launch Coinpix Inner Circle, every single coaching group in the entire world will have to follow me. Or they will literally get left behind. What I'm doing to coaching will revolutionize the entire coaching industry. Cut that out. Save it. We're going to cut that. Save it. And then we're going to come back in 2 years and we're going to see if it's true. Okay? I'm confident. Because what I'm doing, I know for a fact no one else is doing it. But that's between me and my peoples, okay? That's between me and my people. So stop asking. I'm not going to tell you. Yeah, Bart Simpson. Some people are seeing a Bart Simpson pattern. I saw that. Interesting. Yes, I suggest, somebody asked me, not financial advice, but I suggest getting all of your funds off of Binance and use a different exchange. Yes, you could short that prediction. Whatever that means. Yes, you could short. Oh, the prediction is, I think Binance, because this title is price prediction. I've said this before in other videos. I just say it again. You don't have to bring open the screen, Brian. I think we're going to about $43. You can bring it open now. So yeah, bring open the actual screen share. We're going to $43 right here. That's my prediction. It might take a while to play out, but that's my prediction. Who paid you for this FUD? I don't get paid, bruh. I don't get paid, bruh. Paper hand. I got hands of fire, bro. I got hands, bro. We can get the work. What's up? Short BNB. Yes, I'm shorting BNB. I love you guys. You get the gist. We're about to end the stream here. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism. Subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with it, you will get left behind. Catch you guys in the next video.